we'll talk about success and challenge them and the way forward for improve the Salon police as force. Good morning, sir, and welcome to the program. Good morning, Salon.
Good morning. Thank you very much for bringing me Ghana today.
It don't be a long time since we last hosted you, January 2021, during your tenure as head of crime services.
2022 January.
Okay, as head of crime services.
Director of crime services, yes.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you.
It's been a while, as I mentioned. You don't be IG now in the country for the last 2 years. How you don't tell like so far?
Well, Mickey always say I'm not going for score myself. I can look for let people then score me. But from that time to now, we start on a difficult footing. Events of August 10 been bad for we, but for we as police, he provide opportunity for we for work, especially as head coming in at the very first time and not been settled properly itself. That might be one opportunity for me for bring the efforts of my colleagues then together. Secondly, an opportunity for me also for work with other colleagues in the sector at that particular time. Then the one other advantage with that moment offer to the security sector now that we're able for really identify gray areas now across the country, not only Freetown. We will know the trouble spots. So that knowledge, that mapping we'll do during a particular time, they able for deployable resources for top elections. But going forward, much improvement on the organization. When we take over with my colleagues, guided by the minister and the vice president, well, and the chairman, we embark on an we do a SWOT analysis of the organization. We look at what's in our strength, we weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. So we identify some weaknesses. Key among them was the knowledge gap. We clearly make we know yes, we need for do training of personnel. Training in one. So, and especially at that time going towards elections, we link up with other development partners spearheaded by the UNDP. We bring a lot of training programs across the country. Moving towards elections, we focus on election-specific trainings, election security management, command and control, public order, all of those things that will do them. Then the other challenge we've been getting logistic challenge, mobility. So immediately government intervene, they able make them procure vehicle fleet for sustainable operations. So before we go up to elections, every division in this country been the boast of two vehicles.
IG will they come more into your activities them and what you don't do so far and what next for improve the police force. But reaching the position of IG now the Salon police now a very long route. For listeners and viewers of Radio Democracy, take me through your journey now the police force.
Well, me joined the Sellu police on the 14th of February 1993. I've been teacher at the Freetown Secondary School for Girls. I'm the teach geography. I joined. I pass out in May 21. I begin policing properly. The time we join, they been get a program, we a cadet program for university graduates. That program, what you talk about now that for graduates, you get HTC holders and graduates, you go on tour, you tour the different police formations, police departments for a period of 4 months. After every 4 months, you go. So I start my career at New England Police Station. Now I start my career. Then of course, I go around to several places. I go to Harbor, I go to prosecutions, I go to special branch. But by 1995, before the elections of 96, I end up for base permanently in a special branch as one of the intelligence officers. From there, after elections, I go in office of the president. I did it from 1996 to 2007. 4 years, I've been security detail. 2000, they appoint me chief security officer to the late Amatijan Kaba. I hold that position as chief security officer for 7 years, still after the 2007 elections. After that, I go now the regional command headquarters of Freetown. We call them Western area. I've been the Western Area Security Operations Officer. I mean, we look at the entire security of the Western Area. So after a 2007 convocation, January 10, 2008, transferred and deployment at Godrich Division as local unit commander. From there, I go to Kisi, I come Ross Road, I come headquarters as personal assistant to the then Inspector General, Mr. Francis Munu. I did it for like 9 months. Then I go to the provinces as LUC Kenima. I stayed in Kenima for 1 year. I come back na Kisi for another period of 7 months. Then I come to headquarters as head of conduct, discipline, and internal investigations department as head. I did it for 1 year, 2 months. Then I go deploy in peacekeeping na Darfur, UNAMID. I lead a contingent of 80 Sellu personnel. I spent 3 years in the mission. I come back, I go Bo as local unit commander for 1 year, 2 months. After that, I come police training school as commandant. I trained 2 sets of recruits, over 1,000 each time. After that, after the elections of April, they appoint me director, presidential guard force for the present president, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Madabiu. I hold that position for 1 year, 6 months. Then I go back to director IS Integrated Intelligence. After that, I go as regional commander 1 year, 2 weeks. Then I come back to headquarters as Director of Crime Services up until April 27, 2022, where I become Inspector General.
So it's all different transition. I go clear say you get so much experience in the Salone police. So how the transition in Talek for you, especially the last one we all before you become the Inspector General of Police, when are the Director of Crime Service? Stick with you.
Well, Director of Crime Services, they supervise like 6 departments. They supervise legal and justice, they supervise transnational organized crime unit, they supervise crime management, they supervise FSU, witness protection, all of that, Interpol. It's been good for me. I look at as the preparatory stage, the foundation, because we deal with crime. You actually see like all of those departments where they supervise now crime services now department, they will get huge impact because it's all about fighting crime, how to deal with crime, how to ensure public safety. So for me, I've been like the transition because he add to my knowledge already. I don't do 31 years in the police, and with all those I don't pass, that actually prepare me for town like that and so today.
So in terms of you being the Inspector General of Police from July 2022, 2 years down the line and more, how you go describe your leadership so far?
Well, I can say I'm not really like for give myself mark, pass mark or fail mark, but I want for the people where they out there, where they don't see. People who don't get chance for see several Inspector Generals perform, may they look at me and rate me, say yes. For us, we each time you come now the office, we get what we call the strategic development plan and then the roadmap for the organization. That roadmap, then they carve out for 4 years. So if you come in the second year of that 4 years, where they